Hello, this is Scott Wolber, and this screencast demonstrates how to create a tracker from a curriculum map using Mastery Connect. First, log into Mastery Connect. I logged in as a teacher from Cornelia Elementary. Recall that the Mastery Connect icon up here takes you back to your home page, which is this page. The Help button is very useful to launch the Help Center or to look at an interactive tour. I'm just going to demonstrate the Help Center briefly. I can search for topics up here. I can look at top articles, or the help categories link to other topics that have help videos and printed hard copies of instructions. That's all very useful for navigating through Mastery Connect. I'm going to close this window and go back to the home button icon. Most of the work that we'll do is under this Mastery Tracker menu. And there are 4 submenus here: Trackers, Curriculum Maps, Students, and Report Cards. The report card feature is currently not turned on. We are exploring this option for future use. So we're going to look at trackers and curriculum maps, and we'll start with curriculum maps. There are several categories on the left: created, using in trackers, archived, and shared with me. Right now the created one is selected. This teacher happens to have a curriculum map that they created. The district curriculum maps are under shared with me. So I'm going to select that one. And here you'll see curriculum maps in math for various grade levels. This is a grade 1 teacher, so I'll pick the grade 1 priority math standards map and click on the title to select it. So this is what a map looks like. The color coding indicates units. For example, unit 1, 2, 3, 4. These units align with everyday math. The top one has a note. This is a place you can select to enter a necessary correction if you come across an error on one of the assessments. There's also a category here with some resources for the basic facts and a resource for the math vocabulary. For now, we're going to focus on these units. If I open the unit from this drop-down button, you'll see a gray icon indicating there's an assessment in place for that unit. And notice these blue standards, 1112, 1115. They all indicate that those standards are in that unit. I'm going to close that one. Remember the colors, because now if we go to create a tracker, we'll see a tracker that connects your students with the units and standards in this curriculum map that are the same colors. So next step is to create the tracker. Now we want to give it a title, and for the title there's a suggested naming convention. The naming convention suggestion is teacher first name, grade level, subject, the word tracker, and the school year. For example, Tom's Grade 1 Math Tracker 2014-2015. Tom's Grade 1 Math Tracker 2014-15. Pick a folder color. I'm going to pick blue. I have to click away to remove the color palette. The default on this drop-down is what you want: import students from SIS. The next drop-down, I would suggest the grade level indicator. All of them work, but the grade level one seems to be the easiest. Next step is to create the tracker. I'm not going to do this, but when you do this, you'll see a green spinning wheel, and then you'll see your tracker. And here's the tracker. Notice that the students are on the left side, and the units are across the top, labeled with the standards and color-coded. Notice this first column is gray. This indicates that there is a multi-standard assessment in place. If I hover over it, it gives me the name. That's the Grade 1, Unit 1 Priority Standards Assessment, and it's assessing standards that are covered in that unit. The next step is to use this tracker to deliver an assessment, and the next screencast demonstrates how to do that.